Great morning, business owners and managers, and welcome to another awesome episode of CX in the Morning, Customer Experience in the Morning. Customer Experience in the Morning. I'm your host, Wes Walters, and welcome to another, like I said, awesome episode of CX in the Morning, Customer Experience in the Morning. On every single CX in the Morning, I bless you with customer service tips, customer experience tricks, and I leave you with gems. And by gems, I mean actionable takeaways that you can implement at the speed of now. Immediately after this broadcast, you will be able to implement what you have learned, sharing it with your team, making your team and yourself better, absolutely better. You will learn the importance of creating an awesome customer experience and how it affects the bottom line. And that by itself is pretty awesome. How was everyone's weekend? How was your weekend? Did you get some rest? Did you double up? Did you catch up on some of the goals that you needed to catch up on? How was everyone's weekend? I had a real restful weekend. Just rest slept in on Saturday, was going to go grocery shopping and decided, sleep in some more, went grocery shopping on Sunday. So lots of rest, which is good because I grind hard Monday through Friday. So resting on the weekends when I can is always a good thing. So how was your weekend? Where's everybody? How is everybody doing? If you were open on the weekend, how was business? How was business? All right. So this show is, like it says, how the packaging affects the customer experience. How packaging affects the customer experience. And this came about because I was putting all of the trash from Christmas, right, into the trash disposal outside, and I literally grabbed this out of now it has grease on it because it was in the trash, right? So I grabbed this out of the trash. And the reason I grabbed this out the trash, now I'm a dude, so these boots were not for me. These are women boots, right? These are from the Christmas gifts for the women in the house, right? But I grabbed this out of the trash. I literally was dumping other trash in, hence the whatever type of gravy that is. That's gravy, right? But I was so compelled. I was like, get that gravy out of here. And I grabbed this box because as a man, even though this was not for me, I was impressed. So this is a box for boots, right? But this thing looks darn near a suitcase. So I was compelled. I was like, let me see more. So the boots came inside, but it's not so much about the boots. It's about the box that made, here it is, female boots. The box was so well done. The packaging was so well done. It made a man wanted to grab the box and examine the box. Now take a look at this box. And this, of course, this show is more for those who do shipping, who have a brick and mortar where the product that you're selling and the customers can literally pick it up and walk out with it. When you're walking through the mall with this box, this is free advertising for Michael Kors. One, everyone knows you have Michael Kors in it. Everyone knows you have Michael Kors in it. And everyone like myself is like, what is that, a briefcase or is it a shoebox? Because again, I'm a dude and this has nothing to do with me. I don't really rock. I think I got a couple Michael Kors watches, but don't wear Michael Kors winter boots. Obviously, these are women boots, right? But the packaging is so well done. It made me want to grab this out of the trash, wipe the gravy off of it, and examine it. Because, again, walking through the mall, this is free advertising for Michael Kors. is they did such a good job. It made, again, a straight man, wanted to comment on Michael Kors boots. So enough of the Michael Kors. Let's bring it home, full circle. So let's bring it full circle. Here it is, and how we see how important packaging is, right? So this is a Clark's suede care kit. Now, all alpha males wear Clarks, of course. You got to have your Clarkies on, right? So this is what came with my Clarkies suede kit, right? I got some suede, some black suede Clarkies. They're killer. And of course, got the matching suede kit to go with it. So far, so good, right? Everything is cool. Nothing is wrong with it. Don't mind the dent. That's on me. I mean, it didn't come like that. So we have the brand here, suede care kit. It's beautiful. I mean, no complaint, right? Let's open it up. Comes with, in a plastic bag. It's labeled Clark's suede shields. Comes with a nice little handy dandy brush, right? Not bad at all. So far, I'm impressed. I'm like, oh, cool. This is cool. No problem. No problem. Little suede brush. Let's see. Comes in a. Although it was in a box, it came in another package. And we have the shoe sole cleaner. This is for the sole. And we also have the suede. This is for the actual suede, right? And it's waterproof. So far, no offense. Clark did their thing, and it will keep the Clarks looking nice and dapper. Nice little handy dandy. It has the metal bristles and also the rubber bristles. So far, nothing wrong, right? And at first, I was impressed. I was like, man, this is, because I'm so used to, I have suede sneakers. I'm so used to going to Foot Locker or Champ Sports and just grabbing a suede cleaner, just a bottle. It's just a bottle, foam it up, that's it. That's what I'm used to, right? No packaging, that's what I'm used to. So this was kind of an upgrade to what I'm used to. Let's go further now, right? So again, so far, no offense. If you think that this is pretty good packaging, just type a 1. If you think this is pretty good packaging, again, it came with the branded box, branded logos everywhere. If you think that this is pretty good branding, then just type a 1. So I was impressed until I saw this, right? Same shoe. I mean, same suede shoe. Got autofocus here. There we go. So same shoe, right? Same suede. This is for the women in the house, because I would never, if you ever see me wearing Uggs, then something is wrong. I will never wear Uggs, right? People where I'm from, like, men don't wear Uggs. But anyway, to each his own. So this is the Uggs cleaning kit. All right, so now we just saw the Clarks. Just a minute ago, you said no problem. Nothing is wrong with this. And I agreed. I was like, this is cool. Because again, what I'm used to, I wish I had brought it. I'm used to just a can that cleans suede shoes. That's it. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to, hey, it's a suede shoe cleaner, and I got a brush from Home Depot. Yo, listen. So, true story. The way I clean my suede sneakers before this is there is a suede cleaner from Champ Sports, Foot Locker, from any of the sneakers stores. And I have a wire brush that I got from Home Depot and cleans those sneakers like brand new. So far, that's what I've been comfortable with. Then I get this. I'm like, wow, like this is awesome, right? And I'm like, okay, it can't get any better than this. Again, we're talking about how packaging affects the customer experience, right? Then the ladies in the house all got Uggs for Christmas, right? They all got Uggs. And this is the Uggs suede cleaning kit. Now, let's talk about how important packaging affects the customer experience, all right? So first of all, before I even open the box, I'm thinking, if your mind is like mine, I'm thinking of all the things I'm gonna do with this box once I'm finished cleaning the shit. This is gonna be a jewelry box. I'm gonna hold USB thumb drives in here. I'm gonna hold pens in here. When I'm not using the mouse, I'm putting it in here. Can hold books. I'm thinking of all the things that this box is gonna. Oh my goodness! External hard drives, lacy hard drives. I'm thinking of all the things that I'm gonna use this box for before I even open the box. Oh, when I'm at the office and I want to get these off my desk, boom, put these in there. So I'm thinking of all the things I'm going to use this box for. But let's open the box, right? Let's open the box. Look how it's laid out. Look how it's laid out. And I'm like blown away because again, I'm used to just a can from Foot Locker and a brush that I bought from Home Depot. That's how I clean my suede sneakers. Then I got an upgrade. The wife said, no, you need to clean your sneakers correctly, Wes. Got the clocks, right? Suede kit. Got some clockies. And I'm like, this is pretty awesome. Until I see this. Look how that's laid out. This automatically screams professionalism. It screams top notch. It screams high class. It screams that it's worth the premium price. Now, I don't know how much Uggs boots cost, but this kit alone says that, yeah, look at the brush. Like, you almost want to brush your head. Man, you could brush your face with this thing. This thing is so... You're thinking of like, do I really want to clean my shoes with? First of all, Uggs. This is too fine of a brush to clean suede shoes. You need something a little firmer like this. Yeah. First of all, this ain't gonna clean suede. This is a mustache brush, right? But my point is, it looks good, right? Then they have this little eraser, old school eraser. On the other side is another brush. And look how the bottles are just laid out. I mean, someone took the time for the packaging to properly package this, right? Just laid out. It looks like a kit that you would get when you go to the dermatologist. This looks like a kit like if you go to Walmart or any of in the female section for the faces, right? This is how the skincare products are laid out. This is what this looks like. I would think if I was to just glance at this, I'll be like, oh, this is a nail brush. You can scrub your nails with this thing. This is how sophisticated it looks. And what does this do for the customer? Again, this is for your shoes. Like, this is for the thing that touches the earth, the dirty, filthy shoes. Look how chic this looks. Look how sophisticated this looks. Compare to this. Totally different demographic, by the way. Only men wear clogs. Men don't care. This is fine with us. But again, going a little further and spending a little more time in the post-sale. And we see how that affects the customer experience, right? I think they did an amazing job. I think they did a great job with that. So That's very important. My point is, even the post-sale, after the sale is completed, that affects the customer experience. Because again, here it is, way after Christmas, I'm still in a maze of this slash suitcase boot box, right? So great job with the packaging. And if you are a business owner, which you are as you're watching this show, you should take a little extra time into doing the packaging of your business and the stuff that you're giving the customers to walk away with. Absolutely take some time to perfect that, not only perfect that, but to a little time into, hey, how can I make this look a little bit? If they're used to just getting a can with a wire brush, then they get this. They're automatically impressed. They're like, okay, this is amazing. If they're used to getting this, and then they get this, they're more than amazed. They are more than amazed. So packaging is very important. A lot of individuals feel that once the sale is completed, thank you for coming, God bless you, good night. No. For the most part, it has just began, to be honest. It has just began. So let's share my screen and I'll show you some companies that have done an amazing job in the packaging and went a little step further with the packaging, and that you can do it too. You can do it too. So the Jordan brand, when the Jordan brand released the Jordan 17s, the shoes came. Now I wear Jordans, but at that point in my life, I was not spending $200 for a pair of shoes. Now I spend $200 and $260 for a pair of Clarks, right? Go figure, right? But anyway, these shoes back then when they came out, 200 plus, and I was like, okay, that's above my pay grade. I'm not spending $200 on sneakers. But the packaging, the shoes came in a suitcase. Like literally, we had cats walking. Now in Atlanta, what some of the cats were doing was they would buy the Jordans and buy some faux handcuffs, and they would have the suitcase connected to the handcuffs. Oh, that was so gangster, but it made it look like whatever's in that suitcase is of high value and sophisticated. So the individuals at the Jordan brand put the sneakers. I want to let you be clear. The suitcase didn't come separately. No, when you bought the shoes, it came in a suitcase. Example of excellent packaging. This is the suitcase. This is the packaging it comes in. All right, another brand that does an amazing job with packaging. Tiffany and Company. Tiffany and Company. Look at the packaging on this. I mean, this is the regular packaging. This is not Christmas packaging. This is not the packaging that's only for Christmas. No, this is the regular packaging that the stuff comes in. Someone going the extra mile with the packaging, seeing how this would affect the customers. It's an interesting thing. So I have some beads, right, from a company called Conscious Items. The men beads. Obviously, they learned something from Tiffany and Company. Let me make my screen bigger. Yeah, this is from a company called Conscious Items. Now, this looks very similar. They're about to receive a cease and desist letter from Tiffany and Company because this looks awfully close to Tiffany and Company. Now, comes in this nice little male. Now these are male beads, by the way. These are beads for men, right? Got my tiger eye on here. But my point is, imitation is the best form of flattery right before you get a cease and desist letter, right? Because I guess I guess the way they can get around it is that it's a different hue. Like that's this is teal, and that's, what do you call that? It's not teal, but the other green. But anyway, very close. But obviously they got this style from Tiffany and Company because of the packaging and how great of a job. This is literally called Tiffany Blue. Tiffany Blue. They have branded the color. Let's go further. Pandora again. The packaging. The packaging. Again, this is not a special Christmas bag. No, this is what the bags look like on a daily basis, on a regular basis. This is what the packaging looks like on a regular basis. Let's go further. My favorite store of all time. Oh, my favorite store of all time. Victoria's Secret. Look at the packaging. Oh, I love this place. I just love it. I mean, just the smell, just walking into the store, and I'm just like, for the hell of it, just for the yell I get, for the smell of it. I mean, this store right here. But look at the packaging. Nice little feminine sheets in the bag. The bags are walking logo, walking billboard. And again, these are not the Christmas bags. These are not the Valentine's Day bags. These are the regular bags that they use every single day. Packaging. Someone took the time to think about how is the post-sale, how is after the transaction, this is going to affect the customer experience. Let's go even further. Crown. Now, here's a fun fact, right? I don't drink that much, so I'm not a Crown. Like, if you come to the house, there's no Crown at the house, right? But I know a lot of friends who drink. Now, there are 1,000,001 uses for these purple bags. People have these purple bags hanged in their car by the rearview mirror. People have these bags like, so when I was growing up, like before we had a wash and dryer, we used to go to the laundry, and the quarters were in a Crown bag. Again, I didn't even know what a Crown bag was, but these bags are used for so many things after the sale. Here's an interesting fact. So when we were growing, I was a child, my marbles used to be in a Crown bag. Now, I didn't even know what a Crown bag was. I didn't even read it. I just knew my marbles were in a purple bag. I found a purple bag laying around the house, and I snatched it up, and I'm like, these are where I'm going to keep my marbles in. Fast forward years later, you see the connection. You're like, oh, this purple bag that I had my marbles in is the same bag for Crown Royal. So there's a connection between Crown and marbles. As sad as that is. Even when I was in college, anyone who knows these boots, they would always represent the Crown. I'm not going to say the name to associate it with Crown because we're not going to do free marketing or free advertising. I don't want to be, I don't want anybody jumping into my my inbox. Miss Jackie says, I have some. What do you have? You have some Victoria's Secret, some Pandora, some Michael Kors. What do you have some of, Miss Jackie? But we see how the post after the sale, the Crown ran out months ago, but the bag is being repurposed. And that is free marketing for Crown Royal. Again, someone taking the time with the packaging. And of course, I'm not saying, oh, you have Crown bags. Jackie says she has Crown bags. Jackie, no Crown for you, Jackie. she didn't say I have one. She said I have some. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? She said I have some Crown bags. More. So here it is. Now, how can we bring this full circle for your business? I know it's so easy to have thank you bags, right? Those are easy, those are cheap, right? Those are easy, and I did my research, right? So for Amazon, you can get 1,000 bags for $82. So that's 82 cents per bag, right? 82 cents per bag. I did some more research, and you can get, now these are the 13-inch, but these are 12-inch. And in this thing, in this instant, size doesn't matter. All right. So Jackie says, my son drinks it and I inherited some. That is a good way to walk out of the conversation politely, Jack. See, like, these are not my drugs, officer. I inherited these drugs. Like that suitcase of drugs in the trunk, I have no idea how it got there. See, she said, my son drinks it, I inherited some. All right, cool. We'll leave it as that, Jackie. So here it is over here. You can get 1,000 for 49 cents. Amazon has the thank you bags for 82 cents. You can get 1,000 for 42 cents. Thank you. But I did some more research. When I did a little deeper. Jackie's laughing. She knows. She was like, yeah, I inherited it. What can I tell Wes quickly to get out of this situation? But anyway, if you go a little deeper, I went to, again, this is at Uline. And again, Uline is not a sponsor. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. But just doing some research about what, instead of just settling for regular thank you bags, why not get custom printed thank you bags with your brand on it? Now, if I told you, if you're anything like me, I got a pantry filled with Walmart, Kroger, and what else? Walmart and Kroger and Public plastic bags. Repurposing them when I need to put my sneakers in the car, whatever, right? But imagine if you had your logo on your thank you bags. Again, without thinking and going too deep, you open a store. If you have a beauty supply store, you open a restaurant, you think, well, I just need to get the regular thank you bags because that's what I think. But if you dig a little deeper, you would find on the same site where they have 1,000 for 49 cents, you can get the custom ones. Now, this is temporarily unavailable, but you don't have to limit it to Uline. There's another company that does what Uline does. You can get the minimum. Now, the interesting thing is the minimum order is 6,000. 6,000, you have to order the minimum. But for 6,000, so for 160, you get 6,000. So let's divide 160 divided by 2 is 80, right? So for 80, you get 3,000. Let's do the math. For 80, you get 3,000. And you get 3,000 for $80 with your logo. Without the logo, so 50, 100, 150. So for 150, you get 3,000. So again, just digging a little deeper and doing the math. Plain thank you bags with just the word thank you. For 150, you get 3,000. Same site. Now it's unavailable right now, but again, Google Uline competitors. So same company. For $150, you can get 3,000 without the logo. For $80, you can get it with the logo. That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. And again, you're like, Wes, why would I want to do that? Like, what's the purpose, right? What's the purpose of having personalized bags? Why would I want to do that? You know, you're like, why? Well, here's why. And let's talk about what should be included in your packaging if you're shipping out merchandise. You want to have an insert in the Uggs thing. There was an insert. Insert. Nice little insert. Description. If you look on top of the box, description. You want to personalize it in any way that you can. If you can personalize it, you want to personalize it. And of course, you want to have brand identity front and center everywhere. Brand. You open the box. Brand. In the box. Brand. So the brand identity is clearly there, and there's no getting away from it. And if some cases they didn't, but if you could, put a sample in there. Put a sample in it if you can. Put a sample in there of a next product that's not doing as well that you want to promote, and say, hey, this is the new and improved product. Everybody's buying it. You should too. Jackie says, I was thinking that because they go become a trash bag if they're like me. What becomes a trash bag? The plastic bags or the Crown Royals that you inherited? So why should you do this? Well, you should do this is because, one, it drives customer loyalty. And the customers, another reason why you should do this is because the customers are taking a piece of your business home with them. This taps into something called TOM, top of mind awareness. No, the plastic bags. Okay, Jackie was saying about plastic bags. Well, yeah, I throw them away, most of them, but for the most part, I have a plastic bag filled with plastic bags that I use when I need to report. But like if I'm going running, I would put my shoes. I wouldn't just put them in the trunk. I would put them in a bag in the trunk. If I in the summertime, if I go to a pool, I would put the clothes. I would repurpose the bag. I will never get rid of the Crown bags. I will never get rid of the ones that you inherited, right? Anyway, so again, this gives you an edge. Another reason why you should do this, it gives you an edge over your competition. It definitely gives you an edge over the competition because you could have just a regular square box, or you could have this if you're shipping something out. Which one would you prefer? This, of course. And obviously, it increases the perceived value. Now, you can get these in bulk for like 50 cents. These don't cost much. But here it is. This is not a Tiffany bracelet. This is a man bracelet. It's called Conscious Items, right? Obviously, the people at Conscious Item saw Tiffany's boxes, and they're like, look, Tiffany & Company has it going on. We're going to mimic this from a man's perspective. So they were able to probably charge an additional $20 for these male beads. These are male beads. The perceived value of this in the subconscious mind of individuals perceiving small blue boxes with Tiffany & Company as expensive, as luxury, as something that's worth paying for, the perceived value of these go up. So these are probably they're charged $20 more than they need to. Let's see. I use a lot of cupcake boxes. Would you suggest me trying to get them customized? Absolutely. You better not be selling out cupcake boxes with just a brown box, Miss Jackie. And Google it. It's so cheap. It is so cheap. First of all, Google it and see if you can get it done in your city so that you don't have to pay for it. Someone can do it in your city for cheaper, but it's so cheap. Yeah, you want to customize. Like I received stuff from like I have t-shirts, right? And I'm trying to get my merch line off the line, and I reached out for some samples, and the person that sent the sample just sent it in a cardboard. It was a United States Postal Service box. So the brand that resonated with me was the United States Postal Service, not the brand of the t-shirt maker. She didn't put any samples. She didn't put any cards. She didn't put anything in there. Then another one sent some samples, and it had a QR code I could scan that automatically took me straight to her website and her Instagram and showed me all of her other all of our other designs. Yeah, so you definitely want to have personalize it if you can, and put your logo on it, the minimum, your logo, and it's very cheap and very inexpensive. And again, this leads to customer loyalty. I always talk about there are 2 times in a transaction that you really want to have a big bang. You want to have a warm welcome and an amazing farewell. This is your amazing farewell. This is your amazing farewell. And doing it on a world-class level. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how packaging affects the customer experience. The post-sale. After the sale, after the transaction is over, what are you taking them? What are they taking home with them? You want to give them a piece of your business to go home with. You want them to go home with a piece of your business. You want every time they look in that big plastic bags, they don't think of Walmart. They don't think of Kroger. They think of your business. You want them to be, if they're anything like Wes, after they're finished using this cleaning product, they're thinking of all the different things they're going to use this little box for. I'm going to put this box in the trunk of my car. There's so many different uses for this box after it's finished. But the brand, I'm always, no matter how many times I use it or repurpose it, I'm always going to be reminded of where I got the box from. Uggs. Because they have their brand front and center. So hopefully this makes sense. Boom, Jackie said, thank you. This is very informative. I would take your advice and look for customizations for everything I send out. Boom. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I do the show. I do the show because in my intro, I talked about actionable gems. I mean, actionable takeaways that you can implement at the speed of now. Seeing Jackie saying, I am going to do this and take your advice and do it. Not I'm going to think about it. Not I'm going to pray about it. Not I'm going to meditate about it. Not I'm going to wait until the Saturn return passes. Not until the next full moon. None of that. She's like, Wes, I'm going to take your advice and implement at the speed of now. That makes me want to do the show even more. When individuals say, well, this is something I might consider, I'm like, you're missing the point. This is free information, free knowledge. Use it and take these gems and implement them at the speed of now. Jackie, thank you for tuning in. That's it. And again, if you need help with anything that you saw here, anything that you saw implementing, all you have to do is go to workwithwes.com, and myself and my team will give you a free customer experience audit to see exactly where you are. And you'll share with us where you want to be, and we will show you how utilizing our services can get you to that position in the quickest time possible. So it was a pleasure chopping it up with you guys today. On Wednesday, we're going to talk about the free prize inside. Similar to packaging, but talk about how Uggs could have even took this to the higher level by adding the free prize inside. We have been brainwashed from kids to have a free prize inside. It started years ago with Cracker Jack. Ever since then, we've always expected a free prize inside. And if your customers are expecting a free prize inside, it would behoove you to give them that free prize inside. All right, so I see you guys on Wednesday. We're going to talk about the free prize inside, which is similar to packaging or is connected to packaging. And you guys have an awesome day. And you can have an awesome day if you create it. Peace. Oh, we got a comment. Let's see what the comment says. Now that I do always send samples. There you go. Good for you, Jackie. Just don't send samples of bags that you have inherited, okay?